It's a beautiful morning in the mountains of China. Birds are chirping merrily, and flowers are swaying gently in the warm breeze. The sun is shining bright, setting the lush green mountainsides aglow. It's the perfect day to be alive, especially if you're a baby panda. Little Yi, or little one to his mother, is celebrating his first birthday today. He's just woken up from his slumber after a wonderful night's sleep, dreaming of bamboo forests and tasty treats. As he yawns and stretches, he knows this is going to be a great day. His mother, Mulan, nuzzles him affectionately, her eyes shining with pride and love for her little cub. She can't believe how much he's grown in just a year. He's become such a curious and playful little panda, always exploring and getting into all sorts of mischief. But she loves him dearly and wouldn't trade him for the world. Mulan gets up and starts grooming herself, licking her soft, thick fur until it shines like polished silk. She then turns to her little one and begins to groom him, removing any dirt or debris from his fur and making sure he looks his best for his special day. After all, it's not every day that a panda turns one. When she's done, she helps little one get up on his feet. And wobbly as he is, he takes a few steps, his tail swishing back and forth for balance. His mother watches him with amusement and pride. Even though he's still a bit unsteady on his feet, she knows that he'll be a great explorer one day, just like his father. Speaking of father, where is he? Ah, there he is. Big One is returning from his morning bamboo hunt, his mouth full of fresh bamboo shoots. He must have found a good patch because he's in great spirits, his eyes twinkling with happiness. He greets Mulan and Little One with loud grunts of affection, nuzzling them both before settling down to eat his bamboo. Little One watches his father with wide eyes. He wants to explore the world like Big One, to go on exciting adventures and discover all the secrets of the forest. But for now, it's still too dangerous for him. The world is a big and sometimes scary place, and he is still too little to venture out on his own. As the morning progresses, Little One starts to get bored. He's been playing with a ball made of leaves that his mother had gathered yesterday, but he's starting to get a little tired of it. He wants something new, something exciting to play with. Suddenly, he spots something that catches his eye. There, near the edge of the forest, is a clump of tall grasses swaying in the breeze. They look like feathers to Little One, and he can't help but want to investigate. Without thinking twice, he starts to make his way towards the grass, his eyes shining with excitement. His mother and father notice him wandering off and call out to him, their voices filled with concern. They don't want him to go too far, but they know that he's too curious and adventurous for his own good, so they let him go, keeping a watchful eye on him from a distance. As Little One approaches the grass, he can't believe what he sees. It's like a field of feathers, taller than him and rustling softly in the wind. He reaches out a paw and touches one of the blades of grass. It feels cool and refreshing against his fur, and he can't resist the urge to roll around in it. He wriggles and squeals with delight, his black eyes sparkling with joy. This is the most fun he's ever had. He plays in the grass for hours, rolling, tumbling, and leaping until he's exhausted. Finally, he lies down on his back, his paws in the air, and lets out a satisfied sigh. He's never been so happy. But soon, he starts to feel a little hungry. He remembers his mother's warm and loving embrace and the way she always knows how to make him feel better. So he starts to make his way back to her, his belly rumbling with hunger. When Mulan sees her little one coming back, she rushes to meet him, her heart filled with relief and love. She licks him all over, checking for any injuries or dirt, before leading him to a patch of fresh bamboo. She's prepared for him. Little One dives into the bamboo, munching on the sweet and crunchy stalks with gusto. He eats and eats until his belly is full, and he feels like he could take on the world again. After his snack, Little One is feeling refreshed and ready for more fun. He spots a butterfly fluttering past and takes off in hot pursuit, his little legs carrying him as fast as they can. The butterfly leads him on a merry chase, flitting from flower to flower, and Little One follows, his eyes never leaving it for a moment. The chase goes on for a while, and finally, Little One gets tired and sits down on a nearby rock, panting heavily. He watches the butterfly flutter away and feels a pang of sadness. He wishes he could fly like that, to soar through the air and see the world from above. Suddenly, he hears a familiar voice calling his name. It's his mother, and she's come to check on him. She sits down beside him and nuzzles him, her eyes filled with warmth and affection. She knows that he's just a little baby, but she can see how much he wants to explore the world. And she knows that someday he will. For now, though he's still too little to venture out on his own, she tells him stories of her adventures, of the bamboo forests and the tall mountains, and of the other pandas they might meet along the way.
Little one listens, his eyes shining with wonder.
He may be just a little baby now, but he'll be a great explorer one day. As the afternoon sun begins to set, Little One and his family start to head back to their cave. It's been an amazing day, filled with fun, adventure, and lots of yummy bamboo. Little One is tired from all the excitement, and he snuggles up to his mother, his head resting on her back. He feels safe and loved, and he knows that tomorrow will be another wonderful day. They arrive at their cave and settle down for the night. Little One curls up between his mother and father, and they all fall asleep, dreaming of bamboo forests and happy adventures. The next morning, Little One wakes up feeling refreshed and ready for a new day. He yawns and stretches, his eyes shining with curiosity. What will today bring? Will he find more yummy bamboo to eat, or maybe even make a new friend? He doesn't know yet, but he's excited to find out. He looks over at his mother and father, who are still sleeping soundly. It's still early, and they'll need their rest before they set off on their daily adventures. So Little One decides to wait a little longer before waking them up. He looks around the cave and spots a small pebble lying on the ground. He picks it up and starts to roll it around, making clicking sounds as it moves. He doesn't know why, but it makes him happy. Soon, his mother stirs and yawns, stretching her long body before getting up. She looks over at Little One and smiles. She can tell that he's been awake for a while, but she's glad that he's being patient and waiting for her to wake up. She nudges her husband, who also yawns and stretches before getting up. Together, the three pandas head out of the cave and into the bright sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the mountains, and Little One knows that he is lucky to live in such a wonderful place with his loving family. They spend the day looking for food and playing in the tall grasses. Little One is still a little wobbly on his feet, but he's getting better every day. And his mother is always there to help him up if he falls. As the sun begins to set, they head back to their cave, tired but happy. Little One snuggles up to his mother, and they all fall asleep, dreaming of bamboo forests and happy adventures. The next morning, Little One wakes up feeling like a different panda. He's not a little cub anymore. He's a big 1-year-old, and he feels like he can take on the world. He wakes up his parents, and they all head out of the cave to start their day. Little One is excited to see what adventures await him. He knows that he's not just a little cub anymore. He's a big panda with a big future ahead of him. And as he looks up at his parents, he knows that he's lucky to have them to guide him along the way.
With a happy sigh, Little One closes his eyes and dreams of bamboo forests and happy adventures.
The future is bright for this little panda, and he can't wait to see what it has in store for him.